Hello everybody and welcome to another video from Geeks for the Win. William and I we're playing a game in Tabletop Simulator. A game that we've been wanting to play something in for a long time.
Yep.
And God, when did I buy this game? Because I bought the 4-pack. It was over a year ago. And yeah, and right now it's just the two of us. Hopefully we'll have more videos of, you know, us with other people playing more tabletop games, because tabletop games are so interesting. But you have to have, you know, people around, and that's hard to do in this age of the internet. So that's what Tabletop Simulator's for. And for our first Tabletop Simulator game, we're going to play Dragon Ball Z Guess Who. Just because we wanted to. Alright.
Yeah, I saw there was a couple other Guess Who's. Like, there's just a general anime one, and I'm like, oh my god, that's got to be tough. Maybe we can try that out.
When I looked at it, I was like, I know a lot of these characters, so at least that's just me. So, all right, this one's yours. This one's mine.
Okay.
I'm calling it. Right click and then draw.
Okay. Draw.
Yeah, I have no idea who you picked.
I have no idea. Well, you picked the was it the 4-star ball or the one man,
you got the 1-star ball. And at least, well, that's what's on the back of the
okay,
box,
yeah.
So what we're seeing on each other's hands is basically the back of the card.
Rotate. Wait, huh? This is a little finicky.
You right click and move the camera to actually, you know, rotate yourself around.
I'm trying to rotate the card because. Oh no!
Well, I know who you got now.
Did you see it?
I did.
Oh,
totally did.
Okay.
Q and E is rotate.
Okay.
Alright, so why don't you pick another one? Because I saw.
Draw.
And then you can take the other card and put it on top of the other deck.
Wait, on top of your deck?
No, put it in the center.
Okay. Yeah, I got like the most easiest character to guess.
And somehow I drew a card somehow.
Q. Oh, no. The card's not rotating for me, right? I'm using Q and E, but it's going back to...
I see that.
Rotate. Alright, okay, fine. Just have to leave it there. I can see it though. Alrighty. So, were you first?
Yeah, I'll go first. Is your character a Saiyan? Let's start easy.
Yes.
Okay, so
that eliminates like half of them at least.
Yeah, it totally does. And I'm pressing F to do this, by the way.
Okay. Now I want to tell the audience that there is if you see at the very top in the middle, there's a flip table button. So that's pretty much the rage button.
Yeah, but luckily, host has the ability to disable that.
That's good. I like that.
Okay. Now, do you consider... Okay, no, never mind. I'll just go with what I got. Alright, your turn.
Is your character human?
Yes.
Are we gonna count like half and half?
That's what I was about to say with the Saiyans. I'm gonna say no. The partial Saiyans, I'm gonna say count them as Saiyans.
Okay, because that's I've always thought of Saiyans. I've never really thought of
Yes.
Gohan as he's half Saiyan, half. I've never really.
Right.
I've just been like, oh, he's Saiyan.
And Pan, she's a quarter Saiyan.
Okay, so it is human.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, no, go back. I guess they're not. The animals aren't humans.
Correct.
Now, are we counting the androids as humans?
That's a good question.
See, see, well,
I'm gonna say no.
okay, so it's still human, right?
I'm gonna say the androids are androids, not human.
That doesn't change my question or the answer at all.
Nope, it doesn't.
Okay. Man, that takes a lot away. Okay.
Okay. Was your character born on Earth?
Yes.
Okay.
Has your character ever had a power level over 9,000?
No.
Oh, okay. We know. Boop. Tien. Would you think Krillin's? Yeah, Krillin's got.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to think of when that statement was.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. What about Chaozu? You think Chaozu ever got? Probably not.
I don't know. Well, I just kind of gave you an answer.
Oh, is it Chaozu?
No, because I don't know.
Oh, so it's not Chaozu. Okay.
And my answer was the definitive no.
Okay, your turn.
Is your character female?
No.
Alrighty.
God, God, I have to think of a good question to...
You had to eliminate a lot of those.
Was your character introduced early on in the Dragon Ball lore?
No.
Okay. Okay. Your turn.
Does your character have black hair?
Yes.
Okay.
Is your character intelligent?
I'd say yes.
Can we guess whenever?
Sure.
Is your character Mr. Popo?
No.
Ah. Why would you? Then you said you were like I'd say yeah. You said that as if like you were questioning it. I would say I mean Videl is smart. She's intelligent.
Could have thrown you off.
I mean,
Does your character have a kid?
no.
You're Goten.
Yep. Videl. See that? Ah. This is pretty interesting. Trying to think of questions. See, as soon as the Saiyan question you said, I knew I was playing catch up. I did have some good questions that caught me up though. Okay. Draw. Okay.
All right, you go first this time.
We don't have to shuffle the deck, do we? Was it already shuffled?
I think I already did.
Okay, because I'm... Well, no, I guess it would have been shuffled, because it's not in the order of how the cards are laid out. Because the second one would have been Chi-Chi, but it wasn't. So, okay, never mind.
There. It's shuffled now.
Okay. I'm gonna go first, because you won, so...
Yep.
Is your character female?
Yes.
And Frieza is a male, right?
Male.
Okay.
Yes.
Nope, no.
Isn't Puar a female?
Yeah, sure. Open up top. There we go.
Let's see. Oops. Is your character human?
No.
Is Chaozu human?
I think so. Okay, you done?
Yeah.
Is your character of legal age?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say Juarez.
Oh, you think so?
I mean, she's been with him since Dragon Ball.
I guess that's true.
You know, the beginning of Dragon Ball.
Okay. Your turn.
Is your character a villain?
No.
Would you consider Barris a villain?
No. I would consider 17 a villain, though.
You're technically right.
Like, the other ones are, they kind of had, they were redeeming, so. But 17, not so much.
Alright.
Okay. Does your character have blonde hair?
No.
Okay.
Is your character a fighter of any kind?
Yes.
Four's not really a fighter.
No. And
Okay.
I wouldn't think Oolong was either.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Is your... I don't want to reuse that question. Does your character have... Has your character had multiple children?
Yes.
Okay. Your turn.
Trying to think of a new question now.
That's the tough part, is trying to not recycle the same questions, keep it, keep it entertaining.
Chi-Chi was still.
Why is Chi-Chi flipped?
Because I asked if your character was. Didn't I ask if your character was human? And you said no.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, she should have been flipped a while ago. I thought you were saying about because your last one was fighter.
No.
And I was thinking she is a fight, but yeah, she should have been flipped a while.
Does your character have blood that can be traced back to Planet Vegeta? It's a new way of saying that question, but
Sure.
okay.
Has your character had sex with Vegeta?
Depends on what fanfic you read.
Is your character Bulma?
No.
Then why'd you say the fanfic? You gotta give truthful answers, Stuart.
That was truthful. I can show you some fanfic of that. Does your character have any siblings?
Yes.
Crap. That wasn't a good question.
Is your character Chi-Chi?
Yes.
Okay. New rule: you have to give straight answer.
All right.
Because I should have won last round if you would have given a straight answer. Let me do that. Yeah. Let's say we do one more round.
I'd say so too.
Hopefully we get some interesting characters.
Yeah.
And draw are the cards.
Wrong card game.
It works for every card game.
Alright, I'll go first. Has your character ever been to the planet Namek?
No. That was a good question.
Not really, because I didn't turn over a whole lot. Maybe I turned over more than...
Yeah, you should. There should be a bunch you turn over.
Oh, I was turning over the wrong ones.
No, you're turning over the wrong ones. Still. I said my character's never been to Namek, so you the ones who have been to Namek you need to flip over.
Right, that's what I thought.
Because Dr. Giro's never been to Namek, as far as I know.
As far as you know. Yeah, but like I said, I didn't turn over a whole lot.
Piccolo,
Oh, right.
Krillin.
Krillin. Yeah.
It's more than you thought. Have we seen your character as a child?
No.
Okay. Would you consider... No, Bulma was a teenager, right? Or...
Yeah, she was technically a teenager.
Would you count Piccolo? Because technically, his reincarnation was a kid.
I don't know.
Because the first Piccolo spat out that egg, remember, in Dragon Ball? And
True. I don't know. That's a good question.
I'm counting Boo, because it literally was Kid Boo.
Yes. Yes, I'm with you there. I'm with you there.
Okay. I'm counting Piccolo. Unless that changes something.
Is your character wearing a scouter in the picture?
No. Is your character a Kai?
No. Does your character have normal human skin?
Yes. Has your character ever posed a threat in the Dragon Ball Z lore?
No. You have no idea how interesting that question was.
Launch posed a threat, though, right?
Technically, with a rocket launcher.
Yeah, just making sure. Piccolo did.
Garlic Jr. did.
That's why I flipped Garlic Jr.
I'm sorry, Emperor Pilaf.
Really?
He was the first the villain.
I guess. He was kind of a kind of a villain, I guess. Who's Turles? Or Turles?
I believe that's Vegeta's brother.
Okay, that looks nothing like would.
I'm gonna have to look this one up because I think he's.
Oh, Cell, of course, has posted a thread.
Yes. Oh.
Oh
not who
yes,
I thought it
I know
was.
who that. I know who it is now. It's the from the Tree of Might. Yeah.
Yes.
So he did. Okay.
Then I changed my answer.
Is your character Turles?
Yes. And I just gave you the answer. I have blocked a lot of those movies out of my mind.
As soon as you said, "Oh," I was like, "Okay, I remember exactly." Like, I don't know how that triggered my memory.
I don't remember Saiyans in the Tree of Might.
I don't know how that triggered my memory because you really didn't say anything. But oh, like, but it instantly triggered my memory.
All right, you beat me.
Okay, so that's about it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the most exciting video.
No, not all videos have to be, action-packed.
Maybe we should have, discussed some ground rules and stuff before we started recording, but
You still came out on top.
I had chunks.
All right, well, this has been Stuart and William playing Tabletop Simulator. We will be playing more Tabletop Simulator. You can count on that.
Exactly, and there's a variety of different mods and DLC and stuff.
So many games we can play. So many games we want to play.
We can play board games, we could play card games, we could play, a variety of stuff. I got an achievement for doing that. It's a 2 week.
Trying to flip the tablet is 2 weeks, but I can flip it.
Thanks for watching, people.
Bye.
Oh, he's throwing stuff.
Ow! It's sticking out of my chest. Oh god.
Ooh.